Hola, ¿qué tal? Estoy acá con Gabriel Reed. Él es uno de los productores de música internacional a nivel nacional. Hola, ¿qué tal? How are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, thank you so much for coming and be part of this segment and enjoying our show. And tell me a little bit. I know you are a producer, right, for concerts.
Right.
And your specialty, la especialidad de él es las bandas de rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about
what I do.
What do you do every day? What is how everything starts? How you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. Basically, we do concerts all over Latin America. And we do some shows in Europe and Asia.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, we've done Guns N' Roses, Rolling Stones, Kiss, Motley Crue.
Okay.
You know, you name it.
Interesante, interesante.
Yeah.
What is your favorite band? Who you love to work with? Who is your favorite?
Kind of, I would say, you know, Kiss kind of gave me my start in this business.
Okay.
And I grew up listening to them as a kid, which is kind of strange, but and I ended up doing business with them. But you know, I would say that they've always been a loyal group to me, and you know, been good for my business.
Okay. ¿Cuál sería una de las cosas más locas? What will be the crazy things you've been done in a tour bus or in a tour? You can tell me those inside secrets.
You know, it's kind of funny is when we tour South America, we don't usually take a bus. Thankfully, we take jets.
Okay.
But we've had some crazy experiences where you know, when I took Motley Crue, for example, on tour in South America, we had Tommy Lee, who in a Learjet, you know, I know it's glamorous and everyone loves to ride in a Learjet, but they're not as big as you think. And if you're flying to Buenos Aires, it's a very long trip. And you know,
18 hours flight, probably.
Yeah, right. You have to stop for fuel and all that stuff. But anyway, I had the fortune or unfortune to sit next to him. He was sitting right across from me. And at that time, he was very much into his DJ shows and things like that. So he was up the entire flight, you know, bouncing around and looking at his light shows.
Mucha energía, too much energy.
Yeah, it's super energy. Like, I'm just trying to go to sleep. And at first, it was kind of fun. I was like, yeah, dude, this is great.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I'm like, come on.
Right,
like,
18 hours,
it's like
18 horas de vuelo.
4 in the morning now. The funny thing is, the next morning, everyone had to go to a press conference, and he was like, I'm too tired to go to the press conference. And I'm like,
wow. So, como mencionaste, you're telling me you've been in Latin America.
Yeah.
So, what cities specific you guys go on tour? I mean, Argentina, Mexico, ¿qué ciudades?
I've done shows in Santiago de Chile.
Okay, Chile, Chile.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires,
Rosario, Cordoba, Sao Paulo, you know, Paraguay.
Okay.
Been all over.
Mexico, Mexico.
Mexico? Yes, we've done shows in Mexico too. So in Guadalajara, and so all over. You know, the good thing about music, or rock music in particular, is it's sort of a universal language, and it's like, you know, the biggest shows in South America are like rock and roll shows. Guns N' Roses just did a huge tour there, and you know, it was phenomenal.
Oh, I remember my 17 years old listening the Guns N' Roses and the concerts, people going crazy.
Yeah.
They love it, they love it. It's a great energy, muy buena energía, and it's amazing to see how everything is set up, you know, the tours and everything, you know, amazing.
The love of rock and roll goes far.
Yeah, it's great, it's great. What about your favorite city in Latin America? ¿Cuál es tu ciudad favorita en Latinoamérica?
You know, they're all great cities, but I would say Buenos Aires, I have the greatest memories there.
Okay, why? ¿Por qué?
It was sort of my first, I'm a lawyer as well.
Okay.
But the first time I went down there, I represented a member of Guns N' Roses, Steven Adler, who was the drummer. And it was a small tour, but we went to Buenos Aires, and I can still remember us doing a show there. This is, you know, way back. But I remember like there was not adequate security or anything like that, and we had to fight through the fans. It wasn't that the fans hated you, but they were all trying to pull your clothes off. It was like the Beatles. Or
wow, wow.
So Buenos Aires, in my mind, has always been a city that really loves rock and roll, like, you know, beyond other places that I've ever been to in the world. Like, it's an amazing place.
Wow, impresionante. So now you are living in Las Vegas. Are you between Los Angeles y Las Vegas?
Yeah.
So what are your new projects, or what are you working on right now? And are you with the new bands, or are you still with the same bands? Or
you know, we're planning that out for next year. We have a variety of different shows that are coming up. You know, some of which I can talk about, and some I can't right now.
Okay, but, no problem.
But I do these all-star shows, the metal all-stars that we have, like Zakk Wylde and a lot of the heavy metal legends. So we're going to do that this year. And then
amazing.
We have another thing. We have another thing called Rock and Roll All-Stars that originally.
See, I know we was talking about that, and I think that will be amazing project and great idea for Las Vegas. That will be something never seen. Something like that in Las Vegas.
That would be amazing.
Great, yeah. Thank you so much, Gabriel, to be a part of the show and enjoy this amazing, espectacular experiencia del rock and roll, que es muy interesante, y espero verte pronto con nuevos proyectos. I hope to see you soon with a new project, and thank you so much.
Sure.